Hi there, I'm Jody. I'm the owner of Willful Woman Clothing. You can find my darn good yarn brand recycled sari wrap skirts for sale on my website at willfulwomanclothing.com. Today I'm going to be doing some unpackaging of Goddess mini skirts, and the size range that Goddess mini skirts fit is sizes 14 to 32. And the waist measurements are 35 to 60 inches, and the length of the Goddess mini skirts is 28 inches long. So don't let the word mini scare you off. It is not a true mini skirt. The Goddess minis, depending on how tall you are, usually hit you at about the mid-calf area, so a T-length skirt. And so let's just hop right into it. I think I have 16 Goddess minis that I'll be unpackaging in this video. And after I unpackage them within 1 to 3 days, I'm hoping to have these skirts listed up on my website. So I started a new system. I have put my SKU numbers on each of the skirts. So I will read you the SKU number. And if you like the skirt, just have a pen and piece of paper ready and jot down the SKU number. I am going to make every effort to make sure that you can go to my website and just, if you fall in love with a skirt, you can just search that SKU number to get to it really fast and hopefully snatch it up before anyone else does. So the SKU number of this Goddess Mini is GM005, GM005, and it has this gorgeous bubblegum pink, which I love, with a dark royal purple in a large funky print. So I'm going to try to go fast. I have a tendency of, taking too much time on each skirt. Since we have 16 skirts to do, let's go fast. Okay, so I love it. I absolutely love it. It's got my color palette, green, pink, and purple. And it has a super beautiful lighter lavender coordinating long layer. Awesome, I love it. And then I like to try to give you a feel for that. And let's look at the long layer. Okay, this is beautiful. It's reminding me of very lovely, feminine, subdued watercolor. It's sort of fading from a slightly darker lavender to a light lavender. Very pretty. And we will just keep rolling right along. This next one is GM006. And it has a gorgeous maroon red with a neutral tan and cream. Where did I put the package for that last one? Okay. I'm trying not to make too much of a mess of things. Okay. Let's open this one up. Okay. Another very sort of flowy print. Oh, this is cool. It has these really neat little black stars over the print. And the long layer is a very red, orange, and cream peeking out, which coordinates nicely. Okay, I love it. For some reason, skirts with palm trees have a special place in my heart. And you get some really big all over print of these awesome red orange palm trees. Perfect for summer. Okay. I absolutely love opening these skirts. This one is GM007. GM007, and we have an all over dot print, it looks like, in like a dark brown and an orange, a subdued orange tone. Okay, let's see. I see gorgeous detail on the side, bronze detail with brown again, a very well coordinated longer layer. The long layer is silky feeling to me. And it has this gorgeous, dainty little print in coordinating colors and an awesome, large detail on the bottom edge there. And just a really lovely white, very neutral white background. Again, this is skirt GM007. And you can kind of see, if I put this up at my natural waist, the narrow of my waist, look how long that comes down on me. And I'm 5'8", so you get quite a bit of length on the Goddess Minis. And a pink one, I love pink, GM008. This is again a gorgeous, bright, happy bubblegum pink with a darker hot pink design over the top. GM008 for this gorgeous pink number. And open it up. Oops, I'm showing you the long layer. It's not time for that yet. So pops of color, you get pops of this really pretty green with the pink and some orange. It's extremely soft and flowy. And the long layer is just absolutely stunning. Look at that. Green with this beautiful all over print. Oh, and we got some cool palu on this side. Very pretty. Two skirts in one. So this is GM009, and this one's really cool because it has a lot of black and white with some really cool colors with it. Hot magenta pink, blue, yellow, and it has these really neat stylized sunflowers I can see peeking at me through the package. So I already feel like I'm gonna love this skirt. I can tell that from within the package. And again, GM009. Jot down the ones you want so that when I post to my Facebook that the skirts are going live on the website, you can be the first to run over there and type in the SKU. And let's see this one. Okay, so she is wild. She is amazing. She has tons of these really cool, happy sunflowers with lots of black and white. And again, I feel like I've just been lucking out on the awesome, well-coordinated long layers. Okay, so I love this skirt. This one is cool. Look at that. Very bright, cheery. This skirt screams spring and summer to me. And look at this long layer. Beautiful. And we have skirt GM010. This one I love because it is the loveliest shade of pastel greens with just a super dainty, very mellow, relaxed floral pattern. And I see a gorgeous pastel orange long layer, which picks up, hopefully you can see, there's orange in the flowers on the short layer, and it picks up, the long layer orange picks up that orange of the floral on the short layer perfectly. So let's see. Okay, yes, this, to me, that is like the epitome of like delicate, feminine, soft, and that looks so pretty. It's got very subtle ombre effect going to it. I don't know if you can see this in the video, but it's almost like stripes of slightly, still very pastel green, but then it's almost a slightly lighter yellowy green. Hopefully you can see that because it's just beautiful. And the flowers are the loveliest pastel shades of orange and lavender. And this orange peeking out on the long layer just coordinates so pretty with these little flowers. I love this one. I love it. Okay, let's see what the long layer looks like. Ooh, okay. So, a silvery gray with this creamsicle orange and white. That is lovely. Yes, I love this skirt. This is a very feminine spring and summer skirt. Okay, love that one. GM011. And this one's cool because someone, I want to say it was Stacy in the Darn Good Yarn Brand Sari Wrap Skirt Facebook group asking, is there any such thing as a gray skirt? To me, this is just a very pretty gray with some sheen. So it's like a silvery gray with, again, this daisy pretty floral print. And I'm so curious about what the rest of this skirt looks like. Okay, did I say which number? Did I say that it is GM011? This is gorgeous. Oh, I'm letting you peek at the long hair again. Okay, this is absolutely stunning. I love it. So it's got this, it's ombre because it fades from this light silvery gray to a dark, dark charcoal gray with this gorgeous silky, shiny sheen to it. Not super shine, but just a really pretty sheen. And you can see it fades down onto this. Look at this. Here, let me open this up. It fades down from light to dark on this bottom detail edge. And look at that pop of this gorgeous shade of this jewel tone teal. Wow. Okay, so this is a stunner to me. Look at that. And it's color changing from blues and teals to green. So I hope you can see that because that looks absolutely stunning in person. I'm obsessed with color changing skirts. Something about, is anyone out there old enough to remember hypercolor t-shirts and sweatshirts? It reminds me of how fascinating that was to me as a kid. This is beautiful. Okay, I can't spend too much time with you. I'm in love with you, GM011, but I have to move on to GM012. And this one is another love for me. It's this really subdued, calm, relaxing sage green with a darker sage green floral over the top. I really hope I'm doing a good enough job showing you because my lights just give so much glare on these plastic sleeves, so hopefully. But let's see the skirt. The skirt's the most important part anyhow. If I didn't say GM012, this is Enchanted Forest all the way. So these are some of my favorite skirts, the sort of, you know, magical fairy tale, romantic, mossy green skirts. It's got that gorgeous white detail at the bottom edge. And the long layer does not disappoint by any means. Let's see, look at this edge too. I love those embroidery edges. Hopefully you can all see that. And look at this long layer. Gorgeous, so well coordinated, and also just really different than the short layer. Uh-oh, this one has a flaw, so I do inspect all the skirts for flaws. I want you to know exactly what you're purchasing when you purchase. So some of my customers are looking for, you know, really flawless skirts, and some are able to repair these in beautiful, artful, sturdy ways, and they don't mind the flaws. So this one does have a flaw, and I reduced the price on flawed skirts. It depends on the flaw and how beautiful the skirt is. I love this skirt. That is gorgeous. This one, we'll see. So some of these skirts might not make it on the website if I end up keeping a couple for myself. And then I also like to send my mom skirts. So this would be a contender for one of my mama's skirts. And she's a woman who does not mind a little hole in her skirt because she will mend it right up. So GM013, it's a gorgeous shade of red. Hopefully everyone can see. GM013, red. Red is such a brazen color to me. Like, if you are bold, I feel like you're drawn to the color red. Okay, so I love it. The long layer does not coordinate, but it looks gorgeous with this skirt. You get these Kelly greens and this dark navy blue. Is this someone's holiday skirt? Is this a Christmas skirt? I think it could definitely be worn at any time, but it does It looks very festive. I see a patch on it. Let's flip this way because this is technically the right side of the fabric. Let's see. Can we see the patch on this side? Oh yes, so this is another, what I would consider a very big flaw. It's patched up, but you can see it. It's not skillfully done. So this would definitely be price reduced. The green and the blue are gorgeous. I'm trying to find that patch. I don't want to take too much time. But anyways, this one definitely has a flaw where it would be reduced. Where did that patch go? Because I feel like it has two flaws. Here's that patch. So yep, you can see it. So, do you know how to do beautiful hand embroidery? Can you love this skirt even though she's not perfect? These skirts are a metaphor for life, just like women. We have to love ourselves even though we'll never be perfect, but that doesn't mean that we aren't lovable, right? Life was never meant to be perfect. Nobody ever promised perfection. Okay, gorgeous skirt. Two major flaws that I saw though. Skirt GM014. But we had a lot of fun on my flawed skirt sale. I wasn't sure if I was going to sell flawed skirts, but I had a flawed skirt sale just basically trying to recoup costs. I forgot to show you this in the package. But it was a lot of fun, and you Skirt Sisters showed up and showed out, and you helped me majorly reduce the stack of my flawed skirts. So I hope they all went to homes where they'll be loved and worn. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the large floral and that bright orange. This is, to me, this is like bold. You know, some people would say gaudy. No. This is bold. There's a certain type of woman that loves things as bold as this, and I'm definitely that type of woman. This is pretty too. Look at that. Beautiful. That is, and the color green of this, oh my gosh, I just have to talk about that for a second. It is the darkest, most saturated, gorgeous forest green. Gorgeous. GM014. Okay. You know they're good skirts when I'm getting out of breath. GM015. Another red beauty. GM015. I can't see much. I see like a little peak of cream, and I see some sort of black detail, but I have not even a single guess of what it could be. What is it? Is it elephants or a goddess image, or is it something really cool and unexpected? Okay, let's see. Looks abstract. Okay, that is gorgeous. I absolutely love large, bold prints. And you can't get much larger than that for a print. It's this gorgeous cream color. This skirt I can see has gorgeous circle amla and a bit of pilling, which again for these skirts is pretty typical, especially with the amla fabric. Look at that, red and black and white. That is gorgeous, and more black details on the side. Oh, I love this one. It's got a contrasting long layer of yellow. Let's see. And let's see the yellow long layer. Looks a bit more sheer, very flowy. Lovely floral and plant pattern. Very cool. Okay. GM015. Now, this is neat to me because you don't see, or you know, a single person, I would say, doesn't have their hands on skirt twins that often. Here's a skirt twin for me. I had a couple women asking about this pattern, and I'm so happy that I have two of them. So, they are both Goddess Minis, skirt twins. I find it so interesting that they ended up in my order. Like, is this literally cut from the same sari? That would be so cool. So here is GM016. Pay attention so we can tell the twins apart. I just caught a cool little glimpse of the long layer. I haven't seen much, but can you see that? A cool black, red, and yellow people pattern. Will there be flamingos on this people pattern? Oh, I don't know. Something cool. This design is amazing. GM016, dark royal blue with this bright happy green with a bit of red. Oh wow, this is cool. Okay, flowy. I love how flowy they are. You get to see a lot of that people print peeking out the bottom edge. The colors look great with the top layer. It's got a really pretty waistband details and straps. And okay, that is cool. Look at that. I love the swirls, the people in that continual spiral. And we just village life. I see a crescent moon. I'm sure there's all sorts of neat little details that could be picked out from this. There. Now, so that's going to be hard for this twin to live up to this long layer. So let's see what her long layer looks like. GM017. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay, so this is hilarious. So, oh man, I'm going to have to take down on my website. I have one of a kind, and this is hilarious. So, if you, who is out there that has a best friend or a sister? Oh wait, does this one have palo? I think these were cut from the same Sari. Let's check. First of all, this is GM016 again. I want to check the sides. Okay, no palo. So, thank you. I'm not a false advertiser. Let's see, because this one, they must have been cut from the same Sari. We're getting different parts of the Sari fabric. So we get this awesome print again and the same people print, but because they were cut from different chunks, look at this. On this one, you get this amazing, bright, bold, beautiful palo. And on the long layer, you also get, it's changed up because it has palo. How cool is that? Okay, ladies, no fighting now on who gets the one without palo and who gets the one with palo. No fighting. Play nice, right? That's cool. And look at that. That's beautiful. All that black, the circle of people standing arm in arm. Okay, I'm kind of a sap, but that just made me tear up a bit. I cry. Are you one of those people that can like cry about anything? That's me. I get very emotional. Okay, so let's take our minds off of that beauty. GM018. GM018. Beautiful, beautiful aqua blue with some little royal blue dots. Whew. I'm sweating in here under these lights. Let's see this goddess mini. Okay, that's beautiful. Some tree symbols at the bottom, which is another one of my favorite skirt themes. It's got a lighter blue peeking out the bottom. Those gorgeous tree symbols. One of my midwives for when my children were born, she was this big, tall woman with so much presence, and her nickname was Tree. So now that I'm seeing these powerful tree symbols, I'm thinking of my wonderful midwife, Tree. And the long layer, light blue, very calm, very subdued, really pretty. Feminine. I really, always with the smaller dainty prints, and especially pastels, they always just read as very flowy and feminine to me. Okay, we have two more for this video. I have a lot more goddess minis, but I'm just trying to break it up into manageable chunks for all of us. So this is GM019, and I already love the color. Hot pink with this gorgeous paisley floral over the top of it with greens and yellows and a lighter pink. This is one of the skirts that when I pulled it from the big shipment box, I was already in love with it. I see a bit of fabric misprint, but don't let that scare you off if you love it. It doesn't look too major. Let's open it up and see. It's very soft. It feels to be real silk to me. Very soft and flowy. It's got that golden detail. There we go. And where's that misprint? Can we find it? Can you see it on the video? Sometimes I find a flaw, and then the way that these skirts are and the way you wrap them, sometimes it's really difficult to find them again, which makes doing all the photos and list descriptions for the flawed skirt sale really fun. Oh, here it is. I think this was it. So it really doesn't look major overall on the skirt at all. There, that's the misprint, if you can see it. Depending on what size you are and how you wrap your skirts, you could probably completely hide it, it looks like. That's gorgeous. Very soft, very silky, very flowy. And wow, so it might look solid. It's got a gorgeous subtle amla over it. And that is gorgeous. I like, you know, it's nice to have all the wild prints and different things going on, but sometimes it's nice just to have something more solid. Love that one. That's very pretty. And our last goddess mini for this video, it is GM020. This is one of the skirts that I remember it from the preview video. It's more earth toned and just has really pretty, calming, rich colors that make me think of like fall and abundance. Beautiful. GM020. Let's see. That is really pretty. Let's see. Like I said though, I don't know if I've ever met a skirt I didn't love. Okay, so I love this skirt. I love these colors together. It has a really well coordinated long layer. I do not know, the skirt goddess must have smiled down upon me to give me all of these really nicely coordinated layers, and also so much white. You don't see so much background white in skirts, and I love it. So I think that this is just stunning. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, and I'm seeing these embroidery stitches around the flowers. So there's sort of, let's see, randomly, sporadically, just some stitching around some of the flowers. I'm seeing a couple teeny tiny little holes on the short layer. I go through all of these and try to inspect them super closely and let you know anything that there might be beyond, you know, normal expected sort of quirks of secondhand fabrics. Gorgeous. So that's it for the goddess minis for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Come check out my website at willfulwomanclothing.com. Thank you. Take care. Hopefully I got that. Praise God. Why is it?